24th of February. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in a miserable haze, day in, day out. Would news ever come from our overlords? Were we doomed to no content forever? To this black void of no ending and no beginning? I opened twitter.com. The only thing that could tide me over in these dark times, my fellow comrades, fighting on the front lines, criticizing the texture of trees and yearning for their youth. They understood. They were my colleagues in arms. But upon opening the application, I was struck with a sense of surprise. My colleagues were there, but they weren't speaking in the hushed, mournful tones they usually would. The funeral procession had ended, and instead, they spoke the holy words of our faith. Gen 4. I thought this was a hoax, of course. I knew deep in my heart of hearts that Game Freak had left us to die. However, the confidence I had in my companions was unmatched. I knew they couldn't be voluntarily lying to me, so I decided to consult the scriptures. They had indeed changed. And this time they were headed with Post Malone. And below his smiling face read, "The countdown to Pokemon Presents is on." I joined my allies in cheering. I knew to never expose my faith so readily, as Game Freak was always listening and they were cruel and unyielding. But there was something about this time, something that allowed a small gleam of hope to shine in the darkness. It was probably, that that leaks were made to suggest Pearl and Diamond remakes, but I'd just like to say it was my psychic abilities. Regardless, I went to bed that night with hope filling the empty crevices of my soul for the first time in months. The countdown had begun. So yeah, New Pokemon Presents. For those of you that don't know, I am obsessed with Pokemon. And some say that I should go out and touch some grass. I say, not without a Pokemon. So let's run down the main points of this Presents. 1. Pokemon Snap. Don't give a fuck about this one. It's fun, but if this is the one that you came to this video for, you need to reevaluate your priorities. I did enjoy the ad though. My man Tyranitar was a buff.
What a wild way to eat!
Then some mobile events, get that bag, I guess, Game Freak. It's not like I'm going to be spending £50 on whatever game you announce next, you'll be getting that bag anyway. But then...
What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop playing! What the fuck? Stop playing! What the fuck is that? Ah!
Sorry, I really had to get that out. New Pearl and Diamond remake? Wait. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Okay, King, let's step back and reassess this. We're just using descriptors now. It seems like the guy who was assigned the naming of these games procrastinated too much and had to come up with them on the spot as he was presenting his pitch. And we'd call them, think, Steven, think. Shiny Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. You got it, Steve. You got the pitch. Good job. I'm proud of you. Okay, listen guys, I know this may seem like a monstrosity, but Gen 4 Remake will sell. It will. It really will. That being said, as a game dev myself, I know a lot of you on Twitter are complaining about the graphics, but a lot of the issues with the graphics in this game, it seems to be to do with LOD texturing and lighting, all of which is subject to change as they iterate through development phases and continue through to QA. It's usually one of the last things to change. So... shut up. In particular, I'm extremely excited for how the contest minigames are going to look. I know many people in the fanbase don't entirely like the contests, but I love them. It might be because I'm a woman. Yes, I'm female, all I know is make Pokemon attractive, what is battle? I'm very excited to know how this translates to a 3D format, and also extremely anxious because I know it could either turn out like the contest roleplay that 12-year-old me had always hoped for, Or it could look like Pokemon Stadium 2. Then they dropped the next bombshell.
This is a tale from a long, long time ago, when the Sinnoh region.
Well, if this has taught us anything, it's that if you irritate a company about a game for long enough, they will finally give in. Pokemon Twitter really is the equivalent of the "are we there yet" kids. They're so easily punchable, but they do make you drive faster. I don't mean to speak too soon, but honestly this could be Game Freak's redemption arc. I think they've finally seen the light. You know, I'd like to ignore every single other thing they've done in the past 3 years and focus on this specifically. The 3 starters for this game are Oshawott, cool, based on feudal Japan, my man's a samurai. Rowlet, cool, this is an archer I suppose. And Typhlosion, I guess to represent the number of volcanoes and natural disasters in Japan. Way to be a Debbie Downer, I guess. It's not like the Western world acknowledges its faults, because most of the Western world's faults are, war crimes. Anyway, a few screenshots that made me extremely happy with this game is, Shinx, because look at him, my little baby boy, my little scrumptious, and literally all of the screenshots where they show open world gameplay, because one of my main problems with the old games is the random encounter system. I know for some of you fossil-like fuckers, it's nostalgic for you. And I'll tell you what, man, I don't care about how nostalgic it is. It's masochistic. Go get therapy. When something is taken completely out of a player's control and left down to chance, and you have to throw yourself at something a million times to complete a certain checkpoint in a game, in this case the Pokédex, that's objectively bad game design. And I think what they're trying to do by giving the Sinnoh region an open world system with like open encounters, they're trying to remove the unfairness of random encounters, which is good. Hopefully the same thing that happened to Sword and Shield doesn't happen to this game though. I won't bring my hopes up too much, as I know this could end really painfully. We have little information to go off, so this might be the biggest disappointment that comes out so far. And if I have to buy one single DLC to complete the Pokédex, I'm burying myself under the ground and turning myself into fertilizer. I will enter the Joker arc of my life, I am not kidding. But I do hope they add enough features and improve on the old ones to at least match up to the original generation and try not to fuck it up. My anxiety will be welling for at least like 6 months though. Overall, I'm extremely excited. I have very little to say about what we have to go off, but on the day of reckoning, I know I will be shitting myself. Hopefully not literally, because my gaming chair cannot take another stain. And I know some of you might call me a beta Game Freak cuck for this, but I'm gonna be real, I'd be a cuck for Gen 4 any day. I won't eat anything but tuna pasta for a week to afford this game, and I'm unashamed of it. Call me a cuck all you want, I'm gonna go play Pokemon and be happy. Where will you be? Depressed. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed making it. Pokemon is one of my main hyperfixations as a person. Please remember to subscribe if you like this content. I'm trying to get out more quality content. And also follow me on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, including a Pokemon run-through, which I'm doing every Tuesday right now. So, yeah. I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye.